Jan Shimmick, who has fathered three very young kids, has, they're young. They will get older, Jan, won't they? Yes?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're going to be very interested in this children's book collection because your kids are right about the right age, I think. Donna Fatigato joins us. I knew how to say her name. Jan, I was just teasing. Bucky and Daisy's Mood Adventures book collection. Good morning, Donna. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am very well. I'm glad to have you on the show. I know you're an award-winning author and very excited to talk about these kids' books. And the good news is at toward the end of our conversation, we're going to tell you where you could meet her today because you're going to be at a bookstore, right?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be at a coffee and tea shop in Batavia, Limestone.
Limestone. So very cool. We're going to talk more to Donna about these books. What's that, Jan?
I said that is cool. That's great.
Jan, I thought you had a good resume. Donna Fatigato has been coaching, teaching, implementing, and training clients and corporations for 40-plus years in the areas of holistic, nutrition, cooking, fitness classes, and ACE-certified personal training. And she's also an author, Jan.
Wow. So much show off. My goodness. Jeez almighty.
So much for your three jobs, Jan.
Yeah.
So tell us, how did you get to where you are now? This journey, where did it come from?
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind, that's for sure. So I started teaching aerobics when I was a senior in high school. So that was like 40 years ago. And it was just a domino effect of just staying in the field. You already said everything that I do. So for 40 years, that's what I did. And then I've always wanted to write. So I finished my first book, which was a little under 300 pages. It's called Q2, A Healthy Recipe for a Balanced Life. And it's a message of hope, healing, and transformation, plus 120 healthy recipes.
Wow!
Which then led me to my children's books.
So, but you had to obviously have some sort of inspiration behind those books.
Absolutely. So, yes, the inspiration behind the children's book series is I just felt like we needed to target the younger generation because I worked with hundreds of personal training clients and thousands of fitness class participants that I thought if we can teach the younger generation the effects of nutrition, health, and exercise and how it affects your mood, they can go through life in a more positive mental state with more confidence to succeed.
So now are you saying this is exactly what your books teach, these Buck and Daisy's Moody Adventures? Tell me a little bit about that, because they discover something all the time.
They always discover that their moods change. One book, Bucky was tired and Daisy wanted to sleep, or Bucky had a fit and Daisy wanted to quit. And so then they recognize that something happened that day. And why was it? And it either was they needed to relax, from the relaxation book. They needed to eat better from the eating healthy book. They needed to exercise, move their bodies from the exercise book, and also just taking care of themselves through the health and wellness book.
So really these four books, they just kind of, mood changes, how you can help, that type of stuff. Now, how do we, by reading these books, I mean, this is going to be a healthier lifestyle for these kids, but also you give some tips for the parents in these books, do you not?
Yes, I have a parents' corner in each of the books to give them some quick tips and recipes and activities that they could do with their children.
Jan, do you need any help in any of these areas?
Yes, and yes.
So give
awesome.
Jan eats healthy. I told you off the air that this is probably the healthiest person I've ever worked with. But give us some quick healthy recipes or food suggestions for your kids that you think you might be able to get them to eat.
Sure. Well, in the Eating Healthy book, I do have 3 recipes. One of them is egg omelet muffins. You just make the eggs with the vegetables in cupcake liners, and then they're really easy for, a quick, easy to go. And then sweet potato nachos. Kids love nachos, but why not make them sweet potato with black beans? And it's just so colorful and so delicious. And chicken salad made with Greek yogurt. But guess what? You could put the chicken salad in an ice cream cone to make it really fun.
Ooh.
And then so it's I know. Isn't that fun?
That's awesome.
I actually made that yesterday, and I brought it up to 3 senior ladies. And they thought, because they're just so young at heart, and I knew that they would love it and appreciate it. And they're smile on their face was just so sweet. So really, it's good for any age, right? We're all young at heart.
Yes, we are. I mean, I look in the mirror and I don't even know who I'm looking at. I thought I was 17. But I'm 60, so that's what happens. Well, I know that these books are amazing, and I saw you do your recipe on WGN. You were on TV making those egg things, right?
Right.
And it looks amazing. So you have all these little vegetables. You put them in a cupcake type tin, and the tray, and then you pour the eggs over them, Jan, and they come out sort of like egg muffins with vegetables inside. They just looked incredible. Well, tell people where they can get your book, Donna. Your books. Yes, DonnaFatigato.com. You could also get them at Amazon. And I'm a big believer in supporting brick and mortar. So I am at Trend and Relic in St. Charles, Barnwood and Beeswax in Batavia, 3 Stories Books in Lamont, Townhouse Books in St. Charles, and also at Limestone Coffee and Tea in Batavia. And I'll be at Limestone Coffee and Tea in Batavia today, 8 West Wilson, from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. where you could meet me. You could see the books. I'll sign the books. I'll just, have a conversation. Come on by. They have wonderful coffee and tea. Yeah, they do. Donna Fatigato. It is Donna, Fatigato.com. I'll post that link up on our Facebook page so people will know where you are and how to get to you. I was just at Townhouse Books with my father-in-law having a sandwich and soup the other day. So that is a great place in St. Charles as well. The books are called Bucky and Daisy's Mood Adventures, and they discover health and wellness, exercise, relaxation, and eating healthy. Donna, thanks for taking time out of your day to chat with us. I know Jan is all psyched up. He's going to go try the recipes during the commercial break. Enjoy, Jan. Enjoy, and thank you so much for having me on. Have a wonderful day. You too, Donna. Donna Fatigato at DonnaFatigato.com.